So we are looking at 3D graphics question and answer. What is refraction? What do we mean when we say refraction? Bending of light rays passing from one medium to another, that is for example air to glass. So when it passes to from one medium to another, there are three possibilities. Either it is going to reflect, okay, or it may bend, or it may pass. So the bending of light rays, when it passes from one medium to another medium, because the difference of refractive index, and this can be simulating or simulated using refractive or refraction mapping, similar to reflection mapping, or through ray tracing. What is rendering? Rendering, or we also call it as image synthesis. Rendering, also known as image synthesis, is the process of generating an image from a 2D or 3D model, or models in what collectively could be called as a scene file. By means of computer programs, also the result of such model can be called as rendering. In computer graphics, the process of producing 2D images from a 3D scene is also rendering or image synthesis. So during rendering, the computer draws the 3D object onto the screen or a file, usually a bitmap. Real-time rendering occurs when viewing objects in interactive viewports or in games or simulations. And non-real-time production rendering draws much higher quality image at the expense of speed, of course. And a production render may take anywhere from a few seconds per frame to an indefinite period of time, sometimes hours, even days for a single frame. What do we mean when we say rigging? What is rigging? The process of setting up interactive controls for 3D characters or complex mechanisms. Rigging, technical process, sometimes called as character setup also. So a good character rig makes it easy for an animator to focus on creative expression called acting. What are shading algorithm? We have already seen the flat, groove, and one more found shading. So shading refers to depicting depth perception in three models or illustration by varying levels of darkness. For example, we have flat shading, found shading, interpolation. Found shading is more realistic shading than other flat or groove shading. We have groove shading, named after Henry Groove, is an interpolation mechanism used in computer graphics to produce continuous shading of surfaces represented by polygon meshes. A high-level rendering algorithm to represent how a surface responds to a light. So a piece of computer code that is a part of material definition also. For example, the blend shading algorithm generally describes how highlights are going to appear on the surface. What is smoothing? Simplest one, if you have heard about rectangular or unweighted sliding average smooth. So this method or this method replaces each point in the signal with the average of m adjacent point, where m is a positive integer, which is called as the smooth width. M is odd, 3 by 3, 5 by 5. So statistical technique smoothing for removal of short-term irregularities in a time series data to improve the accuracy of forecast. It uses moving averages or fit a curve to the plotted data points on a graph and is a much simpler, although cruder method than the exponential smoothing. Smoothing, also known as the rendering algorithm, to give the illusion of smoothness on polygon mesh surfaces. So without smoothing, all polygon objects would be having some faceted appearance, as you see in flat shading, also known as edge smoothing or face smoothing. Smoothing can be accomplished through the rotation of vertex normals also. What is specular? Specular highlight is the bright spot of light that appears on a shining object. You see a shininess on the object when illuminated. You know, the specular highlights are important in 3D computer graphics as they provide a strong visual cue for the shape of the object and its location with respect to the light source in the scene. So reflections on still water are an example of specular reflection. Specular reflection, also known as a regular reflection, is the mirror-like reflection of waves such as light from a surface. So the result is that an image reflected by a surface is reproduced in the mirror-like specular fashion. The color of the highlight on a shiny object. The color of specular highlight is often determined more by the color of the light than by the object's color. What is a spline? Spline, we have seen about the spline. Let us learn it about spline again. So in mathematics, a spline is a numeric function that is piecewise defined by a polynomial function and which possesses a high degree of smoothness at the places where the polynomial pieces connect, which are also known as knots. The most commonly used spline are cubic spline for the three. In particular, cubic B-spline, which is equivalent to C2 continuous complex Bezier curves. So they are common in particular in spline interpolations simulating the function of that flat splines. The term spline is adopted from the name of the flexible strip of metal commonly used by drafters to assist in drawing these curved lines. So in computer graphics, a spline is a curve that connects two or more specific points, or that is defined by two or more points, like this curve defined by these 3 points. So the term can also refer to the mathematical equation that defines such a curve. In computer graphics, a spline is a line whose curvature is determined by some control vertices. Originally it was a wood or a metal strip used in construction. These splines were. Subdivision surface. What do we mean when we say subdivision surface? Algorithm that adds density to polygon meshes. It can be used as modeling tool or invoked during the rendering subdivision surface. So low density mesh objects are smoothed through tessellation and smoothing of angles among adjacent faces. Then supersampling. What is supersampling? See, supersampling is a spatial anti-aliasing method. You knew about the blurring also. Blurring is also a method for anti-aliasing. So this is a method used to remove aliasing, that is, jagged and pixelated edges, colloquially known as jaggies, from images rendered in computer games or other computer programs that generate this imagery. An anti-aliasing algorithm that internally renders at high resolution and then averages pixel values for a low resolution output. So it is an anti-aliasing algorithm that internally renders at high resolution but averages pixel values for a lower resolution output. This significantly reduces aliasing on some textures at the expense of longer render times. Also known as supersampling, oversampling, of course. So this is a pixel with sampling position. This is sample contours. Now we average it for displayed color. What is surface of revolution? This is a modeling technique to create rotationally symmetrical 3D objects by revolving a spline around an axis. Surface of revolution. Commonly employed to create objects such as bottles and lathe furniture pieces. Tessellation. The division of surface into smaller polygons, yielding a high level of detail. If there are more triangles, we say tessellation high. If the triangles are less, we say less number of tessellation is there. So a tessellation is created when a shape is repeated over and over again, covering a plane without any gaps or overlaps. A pattern of shape that fit perfectly together. Tiling, also known as tiling, is when we cover a surface with a pattern of flat shape so that there are no overlaps or gaps. This is a process or art of tessellating a surface or the state of being tessellated. Also an arrangement of shapes closely fitted together like this, especially of polygons in repeated pattern without gaps. So all these are of equal shape. I'm just drawing it for example. What is a texture map? Texture map or texture mapping is a graphic design process in which 2D surface called a texture map is wrapped around a 3D object. So the 3D object acquires a surface texture similar to that of 2D surface. Texture mapping again is a method for defining high frequency detail, surface structure or color information on a computer generated graphic or 3D model. So its application to a 3D graphic was pioneered by Edwin Catmull in 1974. A bitmap or a procedural map to vary some property using some diffuse color across the surface is also a texture map. The term texture map is in the strictest sense means diffuse color map. The texture map is nothing but the diffuse color map. Let me show you the diagram also. So this is mapping of a 2D surface onto a 3D. See, this is a 3D. This alters the size and shape of the image elements. This is wrapped on this 3D object. What is a transform? Any change by certain transformation using certain mathematical entity. So mathematical reassignment of points to a newer location, also known as transformation. So we have translation, rotation and scale. These are the transforms. These transforms control the location and orientation of the object in a 3D space. What is a vector? In computer graphics, a vector is a curve or a line in 2D or 3D space. Curve or a line in 2D or 3D space. In mathematics, a vector is a straight line with a length and certain orientation. A vector may be defined by any 2 points in a space. So a vector with direction or orientation is a line with a orientation or angle, or so you say a direction is a vector. It is commonly defined by a single point, an angle. Two angles are required for 3D vectors. So we have a single point, an angle, and a distance. See, in Maya Mel scripting language, vector refers to a group of 3 numbers such as x, y, z, position of a point. What about vector graphics? What is vector graphics? Vector graphics is the creation of digital images through a sequence of commands or a mathematical statement that place lines and shapes in a given 2D or 3D dimensional space. So in physics, vector is a representation of both a quantity and a direction at the same time. So vector graphic is the use of polygons to represent images in computer graphics. Again, vector graphic is the use of polygons to represent images in a computer graphics. So vector graphics are based on vectors, which leads through locations called control points and nodes. It is also a method of calculating or displaying data based on lines and curves rather than pixels or voxels. Volume pixels. 3D models, 2D illustration path, and a digital typefaces are all example of your vector graphics. 3D models are constructed in vector space and usually projected into pixel space for display. What is a vertex? Vertex. This is a vertex. Typically means a corner or a point where the lines meet. For example, a square has 4 corners. This triangle has 3 corners. Each is called a vertex. The plural form of vertex is vertices. A fancy point for word for point also. So vertex is a point where 2 or more straight line meet. A corner. Any corner of the pentagon, say 5 lines, a plane shape. Any corner of tetrahedron. So points are merely markers in space. They have no dimension whatsoever. So no length, no area, no volume. Vertices have many functions in 3D graphics, from defining the contours of object to anchoring parts of a hierarchy together. What are vertex normals? In the geometry of computer graphics, a vertex normal, as you see here, face normal, vertex normal, this is a vertex normal. Vertex normal at a vertex of a, say, polyhedron is a directional vector associated with the vertex only, intended as a replacement of the true geometric normal of the surface. Commonly, it is computed as the normalized average of the surface normal of the faces that contain that vertex. So lines pointing out from each vertex, important for your lighting and edge smoothing. The orientation of vertex normals determine how much light the surrounding surface can receive. The vertex generally has several normals, one for each face shared by this vertex. If all the normals on a vertex are aligned, the renderer draws gradients across the connected edges. And if normals on a vertex are pointing in different direction, the renderer does not smooth the edges, resulting in a faceted experience or appearance. What is a voxel? In computer-based modeling or graphic simulation, each of an array of element of volume, these are volume, we have a volume pixels. So each of an array of element of volume that constitute a notion 3D space, 3-dimensional space, especially each of an array of discrete element into which a representation of 3D object is divided. Cube World, an indie voxel-based game with, say, RPG element. So this is just an example that QBWorld's WebGL sandbox game Tractor. It uses voxels for the terrain. So Data Force is a computer game made by Novalgic that uses the proprietary voxel space rendering engine. So this is the contraction for volume element, like pixel was for picture element. Voxel is for volume element compared to pixel. So a voxel is a cubic section of a volume used for calculating certain volumetric effects such as fluid dynamics. What is Z buffer? Z buffer or Z buffering? This is also known as the depth buffering, which is a technique in computer graphic programming that is used to determine whether an object is visible in a screen or not, or a part of an object is visible or not. So this is hidden surface elimination or hidden surface related Z buffer. It can be implemented either in the hardware or software and is used to increase the rendering efficiency. So Z buffering, also known as depth buffering, is the management of image depth coordinates in 3D graphics, usually done in hardware, sometimes in software also. This is an automated method for managing the depth information in a 3D scene. And it optimizes rendering by selecting which surface to render and which to not. Okay. The Z buffer ensures that the occluded, that is the hidden surface or surfaces, are not rendered, saving the time, effort, efficiency, performance, etc. So Z buffer or depth buffer information can be stored within certain bitmap file formats such as RLA, .RLA or .exr. The Z channel records the distance of each pixel to the camera. And the information is useful in compositing also. Simulated lens effects such as distance blur from the depth of the field can be added and adjusted after the 3D images have been rendered. So if you can see in this diagram, this is a Z buffer. There are two, say, objects. So according to the depth it is stored. So depth value is stored in this Z buffer, and color is drawn to the back buffer. This is what it is seen. So this was about the 3D graphics question and answer. Thank you so much. Take care.